Hi guys, this is Bhavna from Pinkvilla and welcoming the cast and the director of Aarya, which is the series is going to go on air on Disney Hotstar. So welcoming you to Pinkvilla first of all. I mean, this is like a dream team, dream cast, dream series to come forward to. So Sushmita, I want to know because इसका tagline ही ये है कि ups and downs के बाद जब इंसान को कैसे मतलब जो चीज से वो सबसे ज्यादा नफरत करता है वही करना पड़ जाता है तो you know how that is the entire premise of the series. For you, where did you personally connect with it? Because again, like I mentioned, that you have gone through your own struggles at some point. Did it, and you are very extremely close to your family, to your kids, to your boyfriend, everyone. So how do you what that emotion is very intense, you know. How did it sum up for you?
I'm basically an intense woman. So everything in my life has intensity. I don't like shallow. Never have.
And thank God for that.
No, but genuinely I wanted to know that अगर कभी आपके लाइफ में ऐसा कुछ हो तो would you be like, would Aarya ever, would Sushmita ever be able to do what Aarya did?
This is a lovely question actually. The truth is, मैं बहुत शांत इंसान. I like to be peaceful. I like to be happy. I don't enjoy drama in my life. I stay away from drama. I stay away from negativity as much as possible. That's a conscious choice. But if anyone ever attacks my family, and I mean family being again dil ke rishte, anybody that I consider family, you can be rest assured my claws will come out, much like Sikandar tells you. and peace and quiet and all will go out. It's a choice that I make to not exercise it, but I would protect my family. No two ways about it.
And how did your daughters react to the trailer? Because आप show में भी तीन you are a mother to 3 kids. How did they react when they saw the trailer?
Well, the older one gets it. Renee gets it because she's older, that this is acting. Alizeh in the beginning was not liking it because she's not seen me act in a movie since she was born. And so finally when she saw this, she comes to the set and she looks at my 8-year-old son, Adi, call me mama, not while we're shooting. He calls me mama otherwise also on sets, yes?
Yeah.
So this was a big dhakka to Alizeh because she's like, they're not rolling camera, they're not shooting. Why is he calling him mama? So I said, because that's what he calls me otherwise. Okay, fine. So I made them get to know each other a little bit so she doesn't have that problem. Now she loves Adi, so she's okay with him calling me mama.
I have to, starting with Ram, I'll start with him. Please tell me, what is that one experience you took away the last day of set when you finished the entire thing? What was that one experience or one emotion that you carried with you?
That's it. I had tears. I was crying because I knew that the lockdown was coming. I knew that we were blessed that we had finished shooting. I knew that we had a mountain to finish the post-production lockdown. But most important, I knew I would not be meeting Sushmita, Chandrachur, my team, all the other cast, and I would not be actually in studios with them. And most importantly, I would not be giving them a real hug. So
that's why he's decided he's going to do 10 more seasons to make up for all the post-production bits that we missed out. I was crying. I and not because of knowing that the lockdown was coming or anything. It's just, I disagree on one thing with Ram, was that this was otherwise a very tiring concept. 550 people, 588 people, 23 primary cast, traveling to Rajasthan, shooting in Mud Island, Panve. I mean, we went all over the place, right? And we were away from home for a good 2 months. This can be very, very tiring and a very intense series we're shooting alongside, that to 360 degrees. One of the things that the world needs to know about Mr. Ram Madhvani, Amita Madhvani, the entire family of this production house, now called Ram Madhvani Films, is that they believe in hospitality. So even though we stayed away from home, we made homes wherever we went.
From this, one of the most beautiful memories that I cherish forever in my heart. Right up till now, this is one of the finest memories that I keep in my heart. The love, the camaraderie, the quality of work, the entire experience of such positivity, creativity, teamwork, actually a lot of love. It comes out of a lot of love and trust and positivity and good energy. So it's something, it's like a beautiful, memorable, like part of my heart, which will stay with me forever.
Right. So, Ram, I have to ask that, this looks like a very intense series where there is a lot of action also going on, right? So what was the prep like for Sushmita? Like, what did you make sure that Sushmita and Chandrachur are like well versed with before you actually began shooting? Also, the emotional quotient of the show is very high. So, and emotions can get all over the place when you are shooting, right? So how, as a director, how did you keep everything of that in control?
So, we do workshops before we start, and a lot of the process that we do is so that actors don't act, that they actually be. So there is a big difference between to show versus to be. Yeah. And a lot of Hindi film acting is very stylized, which I love. And sometimes I'll do that, but in this show, that was not what it was, to be real. And how do you get to truth? So ये सब जो एक indoctrination जो होता है कि film ऐसे बनती है, acting ऐसे होता है, you have to first get everybody to unlearn that. Then you have to get them to tap into themselves. And उसके लिए एक अलग process होती है, but eventually process से public को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Process जो भी हो, eventually I keep saying we're in the business of feelings, we're in the business of emotions. And for that, what happens is that I can't control them, actually, because that is only controlled by my trust in my actors and in me saying this is where I want to go. And then I'm nobody, actually, because they are the people who will eventually be tapping into themselves and giving of themselves.
Sushmita, I have to ask you, because just previously I was hearing that you mentioned that, and we all know that you are returning after 10 years, and the last 10 years haven't been very smooth for you either. You have dealt with your own pain and sufferings during that time. And to play a character which is so feisty, so vulnerable also at the same time, you need to tap on those pain and suffering at some point to bring out the real emotions. Did it ever happen to you that you had an emotional breakdown or something while portraying?
Many times. My worry in the beginning, love, was that बगैर glycerin के रोऊंगी कैसे? वो तो आदत है हमें, और वो भी जब आप एक 360 degree you shoot without a cut in the middle. So in the beginning of the scene, let's say you're smiling and happy, and then you end shattered. So how do you reach shattered? If a line or in a scene did not make us reach the natural conclusion of a breakdown, they changed it. So when you make the environment right, the actor starts to feel it. Now, इन्होंने इतना ध्यान दिया है कि एक ऐसे सीन में जहाँ पर आप जैसे चौथा होता है, you go for a prayer. Now, when you enter this room, it's a visual medium. There is no need to put agarbatti ka smell. They made sure the whole room had that smell, so we all felt like this was an actual chotha. And we all just broke down, naturally broke down. So I've had lots of moments in Aarya where, aided by the right environment and the right dialogues and the right silences, I have broken down for real.
Right. Chandrachur, how was your experience like? Because you play someone who is like, जो illegal drugs के उसमें deal कर रहे हैं, to play a character which is so sort of Yeah, he's also someone who believes in his marriage, who loves his wife dearly. You know, it's a very difficult, complex sort of a character. You know, how did you get into the skin of that?
I think the process was more or less the same. But I'm saying, to add to what Sushmita is saying, like, for example, when Ram took me through a walk through my house to show me how my house is, where is my room, where is my child's room, and everything. The detailing which he done was he had kept from personal things that I could be using, from my watches at a different place, from my bathroom to my and every aspect of the room had a personalized touch, and also it had he showed me my cupboards which had my clothes which I normally wear. So like it was, and that wasn't shown on cinema, but the detailing it done was for us to feel, and the truth to be there even on set, while it's not even going to be visually shown. I mean, it was
Right.
outstanding. It really went to the place. So, and you're assessing the character as you're seeing in the promo. So the fact is, that's one aspect. Actually, it was a multi-dimensional character in many ways.
Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Chalo.
Thank you. And all the
you.
very, very best. It looks intriguing and I'm sure it will be great.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. We love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.